I had the luck 15 years ago that Susanne Klatten had a look at my master thesis and said, oh, this is a nice, interesting student. He has an idea to start an entrepreneurship center in Munich, and let's try it. And now, after 15 years of operation, we are the largest center, not only in Germany, but also in Europe. And this is measured by startups. So we start about 50 new high-tech companies a year. So that's our passion, building new high-tech companies. And this means that each week we start a new company, each week. So, and what I want to do now is give you a short introduction into the Munich ecosystem and the mobility ecosystem. I think it's for entrepreneurs now a really great time and great space. You have all these new digital technologies, you have all the hardware technologies like additive manufacturing, and out of this, lots of opportunities evolve. But we also have to see that there are huge challenges. So if you think of all the congestions in the cities, air pollution, so there are a lot of things we have to solve. Munich, I think, as a tech startup ecosystem is well positioned in this game. So we have very nice universities with over 100,000 students. There are also very large and established companies in the mobility space. So we have over 400 mobility companies in Munich, and there are a bunch of startups coming up every year. And the nice thing, and this is also the cultural change we have, and I think DLD does a fantastic job also there as an ecosystem partner, is that people start to connect and also exchange resources. So like people, like customers, like know-how, like technology. And so all these resources flow between these players, the established companies, the universities, the startups. To give you some examples about leading institutions here, so we have large research institutes like DLR or the Technical University of Munich, and Munich is also a hub for really large mobility companies. So everybody knows Airbus or BMW or Knorr-Bremse or Siemens. If you sum it up, we have about 130,000 employees in the mobility space. So this is huge, 130,000 people working in this area, and they generate over 80 billion of revenues per year, 80 billion euros revenue. So this is very large. And our game is actually also that there's a next generation. So this is the core competence of our entrepreneurship center. It starts with opportunities, with a vision, and then the startups run to this spaghetti process. So they design, they prototype, they test, sometimes they fail, and if they are lucky, they have a nice product. Our experiences, and especially here in Germany, is that this is only the start of the game. So the real challenge starts once they have to really conquer the niche market and also hopefully the mass market. So the pipeline actually is pretty full here in Munich. So Steffi invited many of the companies. Hopefully you have seen André Schwemmlein, CEO of Flixbus. So Flixbus, after 5 years, arrived in the mass market. They have 40 million customers, and they are Europe's largest intercity bus network. A good example for the niche market is Navis. Navis is an indoor mapping and navigation system provider, and they are especially strong in the automotive sector. Other examples are Konux. Their pilot customer is Deutsche Bahn. It's a sensor analytics company, especially for predictive maintenance. You heard about Lilium, and in a few minutes you will get to know Mariana, and she founded War Hyperloop, which is also a great example for a very playful but disruptive business idea. So the German government said, okay, this is really cool, but we have to accelerate. And it's not only about Munich, but it's all about Germany. So the mobility industry is very important for us in Germany. And so the German government awarded UnternehmerTUM to become the national digital mobility hub. And so we want to go the next step and serve this mission to help the German industry, mobility industry, in the digital transformation. And what we do there is we build strategic partnerships, and especially between the digital world and also the mobility world. So partners are the well-known German car companies like Audi, like BMW, like Daimler, but we also have all the digital companies on board, like SAP or IBM or Facebook. And there are also tons of young companies mingling. And out of these network partnerships evolve, but it's not only discussing, but the idea is really to change it. And so what we do is we build up joint projects. One project we are pushing forward is also autonomous driving in Munich, together with the city of Munich and also the Bavarian government. We also invest a lot of money into education. So what we do is we train people to become really good in product development, digital product development. We have an own course called Digital Product School. We do a lot in the startup incubation space. And last but not least, it's not only a Munich game or German game, but it's a global game. So we also link our network to other leading regions like Singapore. And we totally believe in this collaboration approach. And if you are also either in the mobility space or in the digital space and you want to join, please come to us. And here it's not only me, but Kirsten Hegner. She's the managing director of the hub. And we are very much looking forward to innovate with you and really disrupt this industry. Thank you very much.